Howdy folks, Hulk here. Alright, I'm just doing another update on the Battlegroup 15 mil Germans and British tanks from Plastic Soldier Company. You know, I finished my Panzer 38Ts and my Churchill tanks, Mark 4s through 6s I believe is what they are. Yeah, I don't have the box handy right here. It's across the room. But, yeah, let's just go over here and show these little guys off. All right, these are the little Panzer 38Ts. These are the old Czechoslovakian tanks that when Germany took over, you know, they snagged up a whole bunch of these and it's like, hey, yeah, we can use these. And at the time, they were, you know, they're not quite comparable to the Panzer IIs. The Panzer III was just a little bit better tank, but at the time they pretty much had the same kind of gun. But yeah, they look kind of nice. They're nice little buggers. And I'm going to use these for when we start doing like the Blitzkrieg early war and our Operation Barbarossa. These things were still around being used. Imagine this little guy taking on a T-34. Not going to end too well. Little 37mm pop gun is going to be bouncing off the front of that T-34. The only way they can do anything is probably get around the sides or the rear. I'm not sure how fast these guys were. If they were able to be pretty mobile and get to where they needed to go at a decent rate of speed. They got the old standard, what was I using? It's the Vallejo Dark Panzer, I think it was called. Yeah. Oh, where did they do it? It's here somewhere. One of these, Dark Panzer Gray and then Panzer Gray, Vallejo. So I put one color down and put the other one down, and then I mixed the Panzer Gray with a little bit of lighter gray and did a kind of a dry brush to bring out the rivets. This thing's a riveted tank. So it looks pretty good. Well, guys are ready to go. Now here we have the Churchill tanks. We have, I think this is the Mark 6. I think the Mark 5 was the one that had the close support cannon on it. I might be wrong. But, you know, when it comes to tabletop, most people don't really know too much about this stuff, you know, unless you're a rivet counter. And, alright, these things do come off. There we go. So you can take that off and put the new turret in. Slides really tight. There you go. Now you have a close support version with the big old, this is the Arvid, A-R-V-E, I think it is, turret. So that's all ready to go. Now I went through and, you know, brought all the details in, all the tow cables. I put some mud effects and stuff into it, a little dirtied it up, make it look like it's been in use. You can see, you know, the tracks got grime on them. And this is progressive use of washes as you slowly go along. Keep adding stuff to it. There we go. There's the other one. That's the other. That's a, I think this is like a 85 or 90, something like that, millimeter howitzer cannon. Whoa! Disaster. Oh, that was cool. Didn't see that coming. My stand just broke. Oh well. Well, you know, when you do videos, sometimes things go to hell in a handbasket. But anyway, we can do this by hand. Do the old-fashioned way. So part half. All right, so we have the different tanks there, and what's in the works here? We go back here. I'm getting these bases already. You can see I cut some edges into them. I'm going to do some mud, put some mud down so it has something to adhere to edges. So I'm going to put some mud on it, and then I'm going to attach all my guys, my little 15 guys. So they're with the mud down, still kind of wet. I'll press them in so they'll stay there like that. Then put some glue. I got my liquid super glue. Bring that back a little bit. This stuff's watery super glue. I can just put a little bit across the top of it, and it gets into all the cracks and stuff and seals everything in. And then I have all 4 of the Lloyd carriers done. The little tops come off, so if I want to have them without the top, it works great. So there you go. That's pretty much everything that's in the command bunker. And barring the exciting crash and boom of watching something fall apart on me, well, you know how many times I've used that thing and it just came apart. Luckily, maybe with super glue, I might be able to fix it. We'll just see. So, all right, this is Hellcrex, and you guys have a great one.